Today we are going location scouting. The reason why we are going location scouting today is in a few days' time I intend to go photographing jacarandas in Pretoria, and I'm looking for a nice location. But besides that, there are a couple of other things that are taking place shortly, and I want us to get familiar with our gear. Janine will be using this rig that she's using to film me now. It's the first time she's using this combination ever, and she wants to be familiar with her gear. And also I'm using a camera which I haven't used before. It's a Canon, but I'm not familiar with the settings or the configuration of the buttons on this camera, and I also want to go and just use the camera a bit, become familiar with it before I go out on Saturday and do a photo shoot of a drumming session. So between the drumming session on Saturday and then a week later we are doing jacarandas, we both want to become familiar with our gear. Okay, I don't know if it'll be a bit overexposed, but here and there you'll notice an odd jacaranda tree flowering. Jacarandas, their color is amazing because it changes during the course of the day. So what you see if you stand in one location, the color you see in the morning or in the afternoon or in the evening changes. You'll have 3 different colors, and that's so interesting because often when one takes photographs of those flowers, people think that the colors are artificial because they're not always the same color. As a matter of fact, if they are always the same color, you know that's somehow been tampered with. So now, as you can see, there aren't many jacarandas here. So we'll drive a couple more miles and we'll see what we find. We're entering an area where there are a lot of jacaranda trees, and you notice most of them don't even have flowers yet. The others are in full bloom. That's part of the reason I want to wait another 7 to 10 days before I come out here and do a photo shoot. I want more blossoms on the trees. You can just imagine what this would look like. It's so beautiful. Look here to my right. Wow. Yeah, it will be stunning. A bit shaky the video, but the speed humps in the road, not much I can do about that. And those few trees that are in full bloom at the moment, they look stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive through to the Union buildings and let's see what they've got there. Right, here we're approaching the Union buildings. Jacarandas here. out there. Here we go. So here we are at the Union Buildings. But as you can see, we're very unfortunate. No jacarandas. The only jacarandas are those there in the distance that you can see in town. So I don't think the Union Buildings is a great location for filming jacarandas or photographing jacarandas unless you want a landscape type shot. So we might come here on Saturday, well, next week Saturday, and film and photograph landscape shots. But besides that, I want to get beautiful bunches of flowers and trees clustered together and be closer to my subject. So this is not an ideal location for our shoot. Yeah, so the Union Buildings is a really lovely location for doing shoots. But unfortunately, not great for jacaranda flowers. So I think what we're going to do next week is we'll rather go down the streets in this area, because there are a number of suburbs that have the streets just lined with jacarandas, and I think that's what I'll end up shooting, is we'll do some street photography and get some nice jacarandas there. So that's the plan.
Part of location scouting is finding a wonderful coffee venue, and we found one at Tony's. Come with me. So we arrived here about 5 minutes ago. Tony's was closed. They especially made us coffee, even though we were an hour early. And they made us a treat on the house. Come, let me show you. Ta-da! This is the treat on the house. Thanks for the treat, Tony's.
These trees look beautiful, eh? Tell me when you're recording.
Recording?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I am.
I'm John Golden Photography. Until next time.